Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode, we finally met up with Ultima, who seems to be the big bad of the game, and finally the game seems to be getting some direction. I was feeling a little bit lost in terms of understanding the game and not really understanding where it was going, but now it seems like we've met Ultima, so we're going to be exploring who Ultima is and finding out what it's got to do with Clive and why he wants Clive so badly. So we've got to go back to the hideaway. The hideaway were trashed, and find out what state the hideaway's in. So let's go. Oh my god, okay, here we go. Where is the hideaway?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know.
The 5 years have passed since it happened as
well.
well.
Thinking us the cause of their misery.
I don't know what they've been doing in the last 5 years. No idea.
To give them a better world where we can live and die as equals.
Yeah, and in the last episode we also found out that
what we want.
He's now calling himself
that's
Sid.
Why I bear his name.
So even though Sid, we lost Sid,
all chosen to bear
he's
his
now
legacy.
Taking on his name, which has confused me slightly when there's no hideaway.
I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Over, lovebirds.
So we're getting a boat to the hideaway. So here we go. Torgal, what's going on? Okay, so it still exists. I wonder how different it is now.
Otto was asking after you.
Otto, okay. Because I was wondering what happened to Otto.
A dull moment.
So let's go and find Otto. Here he is.
Ah, there you are, Clive.
And what about all the... what was the market trader? What was her name? Sharon?
Victor sent his
She was very annoying, but... Did she make it? He's got more of a beard now. I've spotted.
None worth mentioning. Gav's still
That
off
5
keeping an
years
eye
worth
on the
of beard.
Republican Army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Oh, we've got a map room, have we? Okay. Speak with Vivian. Hello, Vivian.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic.
Right, got it.
The Kingdom of Wallin.
So this is just a geography lesson.
And of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood
And they're
is
all
spilled?
fighting. Got it. Thank you for the history lesson.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even?
Why have I got to pay you?
Right.
I didn't even ask for the history
Return
lesson.
this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
How rude.
Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Okay, it's all about history. So it is very different, this hideaway.
It's Sid.
Yes, Sid.
Staying on this time?
I am Sid, apparently. Hello, are you the historian?
Hippocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time.
More books.
Okay,
fear it
so
is not
I have an
more books
idea
that I
that this
require,
is
but the
probably
right ones.
here,
Mayhap
just so that if you want to
we
look up
in
the
wrong
lore
places.
of this
There are still libraries
world,
to the north.
you can come here
see what I
and
can do.
look it all up,
You are
probably.
too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
And you just
Not too
collect
tired
books
to
for
go
him and then you
filching
can read the
Kupo
books.
nuts, though.
Good day.
Thank
Clive.
you.
Good day.
I've already forgotten your name. You're that forgettable, but thank you.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I
So
can.
he's like the history buff. So I can come and look up lore and things here, I guess. Not that I probably will. And now I'm going to go to my chambers. I forgot a throne.
Not back a blink, and you're
Oh, it's
already
the,
off solving everyone's problems.
infirmary woman, isn't it?
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
Yeah, he's still scowling.
For so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it.
I don't
What it
think
was like.
I've seen him smile.
To be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Awesome, I got a
Roger
letter.
stole us. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Gav's writing me love
Have you been to the
letters.
toll?
I gotta read this. Where's my love letter? Reports, letters, and other important missives are addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table. Okay. The Republic's play. The Republic Army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav. Thank you, Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
A
The
chance
one
for
we've
what?
been waiting for.
Are we going after more mother crystals? Because I thought that was the plan. So he's
In
still
every
not
burden I cannot bear falls
mastered
to you.
getting into Ifrit by
This
himself.
mission of
So he
ours
doesn't
has
know how
made me
that happens.
question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give.
So they're still there.
In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss
So
upon loss.
are they all fighting over the
Now?
crystals? Is that why they're fighting?
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a
Yeah.
second chance. It would
He
be a
saved
pity
us.
to waste such a precious gift.
he did. He was there.
So where is he now then? For
It
5
wasn't
years?
an illusion.
Has he not seen him since?
I heard him call out to Ultima.
Why is it all quiet? Oh.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing. Ready when he does.
I don't understand why we've not seen Joshua since then. I'm not going to lie, I was secretly hoping that we would get to play Joshua at the end of that last episode. Two Sid. Is that another scar he's got there? He didn't have before. Oh, here's Joshua. He's still with whoever that is.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this...
Yeah,
this is far...
I think
far worse
Joshua
than any
is
could have
just more
imagined.
charismatic
It is
than
only a matter
Clive.
of time before the twins are no more.
Even though, obviously, Joshua's sad as well. But he's
The world marches
just much more
ever closer
appealing
to its
than
end,
Clive
and here
is.
we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
So why haven't you met up again?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just
discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Okay.
Very well.
We were just having a nice cup of tea. Okay. The gathering storm. Okay.
What would make Martha leave?
Wonder if we'll get
rest?
some action now. It's been like, I've been recording for like 20 minutes and no action has happened. It's all been cinematics. That's not the way. Okay, Otto, what's going on?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Oh, are we going back to
Blood
Martha's
was
Rest?
spilled. Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
Oh,
Something's not right.
what's happened to
You think
Martha?
this was planned?
Okay. Find the curse breakers. So is that, have I got to go? Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, looks like it's an out one. Oh no, there's a sidey mission there as well. I might have to go and do that in a minute. So we have to go there. Okay.
Come on.
What's going
We
on?
need to find the others.
Right, we need to find
Let's
where
not
Martha's
stand where we
gone.
are for
Oh,
another
that's
hour.
right, yeah, because she was in here. Who's that?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't
Why
mind.
does it... Everyone...
Also thought you might need some
No,
help.
I'm Sid,
And
even
it
though I look
appears
like
you were
Clive.
Right.
You
I'm really
could
confused
say
about that.
Yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but
Do they know he's
all our
Clive,
efforts got
but he's
nowhere
now
and
called
Parafight
Sid?
Shackles in a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by
Or
their
are they
tracks,
just
they
stupid?
headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them.
Let's go.
You take care of the people here.
We will.
I need some action.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something.
Oh,
He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
culling.
You do the same.
So,
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling.
well, are they
Bearers
planning
the
just
property of the Empire.
killing
The
everybody?
garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
How do I... Where do I
The
go?
orders would have had to have come from higher up. Look. Up ahead.
Oh, what happened to you?
Martha.
Oh, it's
you heard?
Martha.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
So they all came
The
in
Black
and were
Shields.
just...
The bastards
On a
caught
rampage.
wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were going to hang us both. When the
Whoa.
sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Well, at least she's alive. No, I kind
They
of...
may
I
still
did
be
like Martha.
alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
Go
I
on.
think so. Thank you,
Hop
Clive.
along back, Martha. We've got this. Oh, lots of dead people.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh dear. I guess we're too late.
No.
Damn it.
Too late, Clive.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Ah, you are so for it.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
They're going down.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
Oh,
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire
It's a shame,
is
isn't
a
it?
serious offence.
We know what's going to happen.
And for their crimes shall
And
they
the
be
Black
punished.
Shield turn up too!
Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Oh, Clive's getting upset.
This won't take long.
No, it won't. It's a shame you killed them so quickly. You're dead. Oh, I've gone to lightning again without even realising it. Stay down. Oh, that was a good finish, flying in the air.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
So what now?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Okay. So yeah, the abbot wasn't in there. So fingers crossed. Uh-oh.
Found her.
Where's the abbot?
The abbot.
Where is he? No! Not the abbot!
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what
Oh,
little
wow.
magic they had left in their bodies.
And look at the
Clive.
graphics there where they've all
He's
turned to
breathing.
stone.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
And, oh, his arm's going, look.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her.
Clive can save everyone.
Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you?
Cole, I'm in here.
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
Is he dead? Oh dear.
He's gone.
I think it's time we started after those mother crystals, to be fair, to stop this happening.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't.
What's in the
It was
bag?
their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
Is that the abbot in the
fighting for those who
bag?
fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting.
They keep... I'm sure the
I'll get
abbot's in
someone
that bag.
to-
They keep looking at the bag when they mention the abbot.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Oh, what are you? You're massive. I'm going after you. What is that? Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious. Whoa. Let's go.
I think it's spotted us, Torgal.
Oh, it keeps flipping. It's something I don't want.
It's a floating eyeball.
There you go. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Over here!
Where is he? Come here! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! I've got him! I've got him! I've got him! And he's staggered! Yeah! You're going down! You're going down! You're going down! You're going down!
This one.
What's he doing to me? Got him! I got a bounty. A notorious bounty. Nice. What do I get for a notorious bounty? Oh, I got a level up. But what spoils did I get? A magic dash. Okay.
You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge.
That looks like a bridge. Oh yes, I'm scattering the remains. Yes, sorry. Being very serious here. That we're in that big bag.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
There we go, there's Martha. Oh, little jump. I'm so excited to see Martha.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry.
We
Before he passed,
we got rid of the
one of them bade me tell
abbot.
you not to blame yourself.
Abbot's remains.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains.
Yeah.
That was good of you.
I just did that.
But it should have been me. This was all
It's not your fault, Martha.
I cannot make sense of her actions.
We're going to meet his mum at some point,
And
I'm sure of
what
it.
goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time
And we're
on
going to
their
have to
hands.
take her down.
Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Right, so I'm guessing this is... oh, what's that? That's new. That's a new sign over there, look. I'm guessing this is kind of building up to something. I'm not sure what. Why have you got a plus sign?
You there!
That's not normal.
You handy with that sword of yours? Question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Okay.
Chocobos.
You
I've
heard me
held
right?
chocobos before, I'm sure of it.
Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? Are the
A rare
bravest
chocobo.
birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there.
All
Go
right.
and help 'em.
All right, well, let me go then and I'll help. Right, can I go? Can I go? Finally. Okay. Yeah, some of these cutscenes are just too long, and it's like, right, I understand what I've got to do. Now, just let me go.
White Heart.
Uh-oh. I'm going to be... Oh,
I
no.
got you cornered,
Bandit.
Feathers.
They've been
You
caught.
didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon
You
someone
leave those
will pay
chocobos
good
alone.
coin to mount your head on their wall. And why's that, eh?
Because I'm going to beat
Because
the
she's something
shit
of a
out
hero
of
in these
you.
parts.
That's why.
You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
How about
Right
no?
then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
The chocobos are cheering me on. Chocobo poacher.
Over here!
Any more? Where's the other one? Over there. Oh, hound. Sorry, Torgor had the hound. Why aren't you dead yet? Oh, he's a bit tough on this one. Let's get the big gun things out. Here we go. Get down. There's no getting out of this one. Oh, he's flat. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just didn't get out of the way with his big sword. Yeah, see, look, he's dead. He's dead. Got him. Now what?
You're safe now.
I like the little bum wriggle. Do they know each other?
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Oh, is this? Yeah, this is from his chocobo from when he was younger. Ambrosia. So how has she ended up out here?
It is you.
Maybe she got kidnapped.
Survived.
So this is why it was saying it was a plus thing. Like warning me that you should be doing this one, don't skip this one.
No, I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
Oh, do I get one?
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted.
Finally, I can ride everywhere instead of running.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Ah.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
She's got a saddle on and everything. This is amazing. I'm so glad I went and did that one. I didn't ignore it. I mean, to be honest, I'm doing every side mission, so I wouldn't have missed it. Right, after 18 years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3. Okay. Let's go.
Come on.
Yes! Except I've got nowhere to go because I've got to go back to the hideaway. So I'm sorry, I just called you for no reason, Ambrosia. So, let's go back to the hideaway.
None of the curse breakers are returned.
Gav?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Even he notices that
Where's
Clive's
my
got a
report?
scowl. Oh, that's one big
You
mother
remember how
crystal.
quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Yeah.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Here we are. I've been saying this all the time.
4 mother crystals remain.
Why
in
don't you just
Storm
listen
and
to me,
Ash.
Clive?
Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside,
They're plotting.
Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been
How do we
much
get there,
of a
then?
swimmer.
Have we got a boat?
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle.
Clive's got an
Byron
oh.
Rosfield.
Oh. I don't remember
Lord
O'Brien.
Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses.
Oh, Byron.
The trade
Sorry, not
magnate
Brian.
with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Well done, Gav. You put 2 and 2 together and realised we're
My uncle's
family.
name gave him his start in the world.
I
but it
mean,
was
we
his
called him
action which
Uncle.
earned him his fortune.
For a start. That should have been a clue.
Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Do you think it was wise
So we're going to
leave
find the
Gav?
uncle.
He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Oh, Torgal, what's going on? What have you found?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Tell me, Jill.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
What's in your past? I thought we knew everything
if I
about
am
you.
to continue at your side, I must do the
Didn't
same.
they just grow up together? Won't he know?
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Oh, but then there was something about that she was looked after by the family because
Come on.
they kind of sort of adopted her or something. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Right, what's happening here?
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you!
I thought we were trying to find his uncle.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain
More Black
which
Shield.
befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall
I was
have
gonna say,
our
I don't
full
think that's his uncle.
cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You
Right,
fancy dancing
we're going
a
after
gallows
the
jig like the
Black
mirror,
Shield, I
son?
presume.
All right.
Youth, tell me what's going on.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Ooh.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Speak with the locals. Okay.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
We are travellers.
I know
We
that.
come in peace.
What do you want? We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Oh, it's him.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
Who
You are to
made you
leave
in charge?
Amber and never
Oh, he's the
come
mayor.
back.
Okay, I'll let him off.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
So they're all worried that they're all going to get slaughtered, clearly. I don't blame the mayor
These
for
people
being
live with a
upset.
knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
She's a bitch, she won't.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are.
I think we're going to
the
find
Imperials
out.
deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Who?
A new ally
Joshua?
would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next
And where
village
is
will
Joshua?
yield more answers.
Perhaps.
We're going nowhere here. Where are we going now? Make for Port Isisidu. Alright, okay, well... Time for the chocoboat.
Ready,
I'll
go?
see you there. I'm coming through. I'm ignoring you.
More
I'm
of my
ignoring
mother's
you.
men.
Leave me alone. Oh! I overshot it. This is not easy to ride. This is not the right way. Okay. Is this it? Okay.
Blood, Clive.
Blood!
And still wet.
Yeah, that chocobo, I was so excited, but it's not the easiest thing to ride. Especially when you're going through wiggly mountains.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
I'm just not anyone, you know.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
How do I stop it cycling through? Because I don't deliberately do it. It's so annoying.
Over here! Get him! Over here!
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why?
A message.
We come bearing a message.
What message?
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil.
Why?
Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay. So what was he talking about? Torgal.
Something, boy.
You see an enemy. What do you see?
Death.
Oh, death everywhere. Jill's holding her nose. Has everyone been murdered?
Found her.
Oh! Nice! Now they're displaying them. Did I have to see the close up? I really didn't need to see that.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
So is this his mother ordering her guards to just literally go and slaughter all the villages? But why would she do that?
We should go.
Yes.
Very weird.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
How can we get through the bridge then? You just gonna let me through? All's well?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
So they've all been thrown out of their village and they're all homeless by the looks of it.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Right, so this looks more imperial.
My children are starving!
Have mercy.
But if that's his uncle's place, why would they be treating the villagers like this?
On your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough for
Fuck off! I'm the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said,
Although those are the Black Shields, so maybe they've got him prisoner.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I'm so confused.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I doubt it. Just kill
I
them.
suspect
It's
everyone in
easier.
that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Let's go find the tunnels then. Let's go.
And Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they
I
found
thought
who
they were
were
the Black
looking
Shield.
for.
I guess not. I guess I'm just not following the story properly.
Not abandoned then.
Oh, hello.
Oi! Visitors!
Footpad.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I don't think so. I think we might be fighting them. Yeah.
Or not.
Told you that.
This one.
What is that spell? I need to look that spell up because it had a timer on it.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Oh, live fighting talk there.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Do you want some as well?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have
they know.
naught to fear from us.
So we just killed lots of people that we shouldn't have done.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
To Wade, I'm sure was from the start. I'll have to go back and watch it because, but that
We can
name
speak
rings a bell.
inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far.
So did this guy go and work
And
for
we
his
banded
uncle
together
then?
to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret.
This is definitely leading up
She would
to
never
a
be
confrontation with
ignorant
his
of
mum,
their
I
value
think.
to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
Clearly.
She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter
I don't
at
understand
Eastpool.
why though. I mean, I know she was a bit
And
of a
since
social
granting
climber and
the
all
Holy
that, but
Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why,
why is she so against bearers?
maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready.
It's the men with their corsets back again.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue.
Yeah.
We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
For Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
We got your back, Sir Wade.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just
Defeat the
our weights.
bandits. Right, we're going.
Then let's
we're
hope
going
Sir
in.
Wade has a good quartermaster.
That's the Archduke's son. We'll show him as much mercy as...
Come on then, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an
We'll
opportunity to
slaughter
end
them.
the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Bring all your corset men with you.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
I've got a feeling that might piss Mother off a little bit. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay. So does that mean Wade is going to join us at the hideaway? You meanie bullies.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds,
Filthy?
a woman and a
I don't
dog
look filthy.
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Yeah.
Then come!
They're so arrogant.
Die along with your flame! For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Over here! This Over here!
Oh! Oh!
Even to fight their battles for them.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
More dragons.
Worms.
Aren't taking any chance.
Why are dragons called worms? I don't understand.
Over here! Go for it!
I think I got them.
A noble stand,
Night of the Lasting Dark.
albeit a misguided one.
I've got a feeling we might have to best him.
In taking it, you have but
I've got him down. I've got him down.
Over here! Over here!
Anything. There we go. Oh, which goes.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud.
Are you happy now, mate?
Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions.
Does she know what Clive's been doing, I wonder?
All begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
Probably be a good
strategy,
idea.
my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses.
So are
you
we
an
actually going to get to speak to this
Especially
Uncle
since you're
Byron?
famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will
Oh, okay,
know
I've
where
got
your
another one of these
loyalties
marks
lie.
again. That helps me. Everywhere I go, I get a seal
I
of
shall wear it with
something.
pride. Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
Well, at least we found
if there
more
is ever
friends.
anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh, yeah, we were going to go back here, weren't we? Oh! Are we actually going to meet Lord Byron now?
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
That's him.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Well, surely he's going to know as soon as he sees Clive. I mean, he can't have changed that much.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
Oh, I guess because they thought he was
uttering
dead.
his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
But look at him. It's obvious it's him. What's he doing? Wait, Clive, what are you doing?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal
What's he
servant
doing?
to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Is he acting? Okay. So this is something that he used to do as a child and he's getting to remember. Okay.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
I guess he does look a bit
Very
different.
well. I shall
Longer
open
hair
the
and
gates
stuff.
of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh, he's crying. That. Give him a hug. Go on, hug.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
So he's a nice guy, Lord Byron.
You always were
I
fond
mean,
of
you never
that
know,
scene
considering
from
what
The
his mother
Saint
turned
of
out
the
to be.
Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests.
We're going to have a feast.
We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
That's nice. At least Clive deserves a little bit of good news, doesn't he?
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is
Wow,
no
20
more.
years.
Perhaps it would be otherwise.
So I
had
don't
the
know how
courage of
old
my
Clive was
brother.
meant to be when it all happens. I don't know. He looked about 15 or something.
All right. If it's a ship you require,
Which would mean that he's
shall have.
about 35 now, and he
I have a
doesn't look
galley in
35.
port,
He
but
looks younger
recently
than that.
relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of
You've got a
weeks.
ship. Nice.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
Why would we lie to you, though?
But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
That's nice. That's like a feel-good thing.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid.
I know.
You're always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
That's nice.
This will be fun.
So he's going to help us. That's good. At least we're not on our own. Is this the boat?
Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Ooh.
Something on your mind?
What's up, Joe? Tell me.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword.
Okay, so this is her story of between when Clive was
I removed myself
15
from the
and
truth
when they
so
met
I
up
wouldn't
again.
feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become
So she was using her
a
dominant
monster.
for bad things rather than good things.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
She doesn't look like a monster.
Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
Don't we all?
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
We can do it together, Jill.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Ah. That's sweet.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now,
give her a hug.
Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay, I think that is enough. This has just been one cinematic after another, with a little bit of gameplay in the middle. So I'm feeling like, I want a bit of action. But I understand that they're trying to move the story along now. We're definitely going after the Mother Crystals. We are also going after his mum, I think, and dealing with her rampage across Rosaria and the way she's treating all her own people. So we're going to find that out. I'm so glad that we found Wade, and we've got the uncle on our side now. So I think that Clive is good to go. But if you enjoyed this episode, please do give a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.